So the Google Pixel 4a is not available officially here in Malaysia and even in some countries as well. So is this phone really worth the hassle to ship it in your country? Well, in this video, I'll give you reasons to get and also not to get the Pixel 4a, so keep watching. First, let's look at the phone specs. The Google Pixel 4a comes with a Snapdragon 730G, it has the Adreno 618 GPU, and it has a single variant of 6GB of RAM and 128GB of UFS 2.1 storage. It is currently shipped with Android 11 with the stock Android experience. So let's start with why you should consider getting the phone, and the first reason would be the photo image processing. Now, up until today, the image processing for Google Pixel devices has always been one of the best that I've seen, with the more natural colors. Now, some may say that it over sharpens the images and it takes time to process the images sometimes, but to me it was fine as the images looked really great, especially on the portrait mode shots with excellent subject to background separation. Now, the front camera images for me is still one of the best strengths of Pixel devices, where you will almost never take a bad shot. Now, as for the next reason to get the Pixel 4a is the stereo speakers. Now, even till today, some flagships and many mid-range phones lack good stereo speakers on the phone, so it was nice that they've maintained that, where the speakers are available at the earpiece and the other is available on the right side of the USB port. Yep, the other one is just for show. And here is a quick sound test. And speaking of maintaining, they have also kept the headphones jack, which I like. Call me old school, but I've always loved to have that option compared to just having a wireless earbud option. Now, as for the third reason to get the Pixel 4a is of course the software experience. Now, since this is a Google device, you'll surely get the latest Android updates, as it is proven with this device where it uses Android 11 compared to many other smartphones which is still using Android 10. And speaking of Android 11, do let me know if you would like for me to do a dedicated Android 11 video at the comment section below, where I go through what's new and what's cool on the brand new OS. So let me know at the comment section below and I'll do one for you. And finally, I would recommend getting the phone because of its battery life. So using the phone as my daily driver smartphone was great, and when it comes to the battery, I got a total of 5 hours and 40 minutes of screen on time when I was at 6% battery with dark mode turned on, and that was great since it has a small 3140 milliamps of battery. So now on to the reasons not to get the Google Gaga. And now, on to the reasons not to get the Google Pixel 4a. Firstly, it's the build quality. While I do appreciate the old rear fingerprint sensor, the overall plastic build make the phone felt very cheap, almost toy-like. Some may like the whole clicky button, but I don't really like it. So this could go down to a personal preference, but yeah, I don't think it's great. And the second reason not to get the phone is the cameras, or the lack of cameras. But Adam, didn't you just say that that's the reason you should get the phone? Well, I spoke about its image processing and not the cameras, as the phone only comes with a single 12.2 megapixel 27mm wide lens, which made the phone's camera felt crippled with no versatile camera options, where there are tons of mid-range smartphones, especially within this price range, which has many varieties of camera options. As for the third reason would be its thermal issues. So I find the phone to be quite warm even during its setup process, which was quite weird. And if I was taking photos and videos outdoors and even playing games, made the phone feel overall quite warm indeed. Now hopefully there will be a software update to help with this issue since it comes with a decent Snapdragon processor. Now as for the last reason not to get the Google Pixel 4a is of course the lack of after-sale services. So as mentioned at the beginning of this video, there's no official Google store here in Malaysia and also in many other countries, which means that if you happen to ship it in your country and if you happen to drop the phone, have any troubleshooting issues or even need to fix any parts, where you will need to get it repaired at the nearest country which has a Google store, which for us Malaysians, it has to be in Singapore, and we all know the exchange rate in Singapore compared to here in Malaysia, and imagine the amount of time that you need to wait without a phone. Alright guys, those are my reasons to get and not to get the Google Pixel 4a. Now I've left some links down below if you would like to get yourself the phone, if you still want to. But with this, do let me know if you guys are planning to get the phone at the comment section below. Would you? Aside from that, thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys found this video helpful in making your purchase decision. If you did, be sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up. Like, share and subscribe to Adam Lobo TV if you haven't done so. My name is Adam Lobo and I'll catch you guys in my next video.